Hey, are you like me and you want to save some money? You're gonna hang out and check this video out, right? We're gonna do some comparisons. So we went to the store. We got some great deals on some meat. We got some boneless pork loins that we got on sale. Really nice thick cuts. Really nice. Really nice. And then we got some a couple of ribeyes, right? So again, on sale, $7.99 a pound. Great deal. But we don't want to eat all of them. I can't eat 4 of these at once, so I want to try to save them so I can eat them. I want to make sure that they stay good in our freezer. I like buying in bulk. It's a good way when we see good sales that we can buy stuff. So I'm going to show you how to save some money though on this and how we seal stuff. So I did a while back. I got some bags from Out of Air Bags. So this is the company here, Out of Air. And they gave me these rolls. They gave me a whole mess of different bags to try out. Here's an 8-inch roll as well. And then I got a food saver, and this food saver actually came with some bags themselves as well. So I'm actually going to compare, and I went out and I priced the food saver bags against the Out of Air bags. So I want to talk a little bit about that. First, we're going to talk a little bit about, now these are 4 mil bags. These ones here, they're 33% thicker, and you can really feel the difference between these bags when you feel them, and you can feel the difference between this bag and the food saver bags. They're a lot different. They're a lot thicker. These are much thicker. This is a strip off of one of them I took and I cut off. Now they're all BPA free, so these are really nice bags. Now the food saver ones are too. They're really good. You know me, I like to sous vide cook. These are perfect for putting in the freezer. I can pull them right out of the freezer and put them right in. But you can really see the difference in here as far as thickness goes. Now I'm not sure exactly what the mill's thickness is. I believe these are 3 mils. Don't quote me on that. But you can really feel the difference on these. The front side and the back side. When you go these are much heavier bags. So they're a lot more durable. So been using these. Put I got a lot of chicken and different meats in my freezer already, and we're actually going to do some more today. So I'm going to show you. Hold on a second. I got to go get a list. I got some prices that we could talk about. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the pricing of these bags. So again, you notice that these are thicker. These are nicer. They seem to be thicker. They're nicer. And these ones here. Like I said, these are 4 mil. I believe these are 3 mil. They're a little bit thinner. You can feel the difference in them. But let's talk about a little bit about the pricing as well. So to go over, so I went over and I went on Amazon and I priced both the food saver bags and the Out of Air bags. And what I found on the Out of Air bags was that these are 8-inch by 100 feet and 11-inch by 100 feet for these 2 different bags rolls here. So I compared to similar ones. I took 11-inch of the food savers, and I have one that they gave me that we're going to try with, and then some of the smaller 8-inch ones here. So I compared those as well. So these work out so that the 8-inch one is about 23 cents a foot, and then the 11-inch is about 29 cents a foot. So, and then again, the 8-inch one here, when I did a roll of these, it works out to be about 43 cents a foot, and then this 11-inch one works out to be about 54 cents a square foot. So, let me take that back. All right, so the pricing on the Out of Air ones are such that, now what I did was I went on Amazon, I got the prices off of Amazon. The 8-inch one works out to be about 23 cents a foot. And then the 11 by 100 feet works out to be about 29 cents a foot. So that's what I figured it out as. Then when I went on and looked at the food saver bags, the 8-inch one works out to be about 54 cents a foot, and the 11-inch one works out to be about 90 cents a foot. So there's a considerable amount of savings for these. They're thicker. We'll see how they handle, and we'll actually do a couple of different foods. So I figured a roll of this, if I buy a roll of the 8-inch, it saves me about 31 bucks. If I buy a roll of the 11-inch one, it saves me almost $60. So big savings compared to the Food Saver bags. Now again, these are prices that are on Amazon, so you may be able to get them cheaper somewhere else. But that was just my experience with them. So, but yeah, so let's give them a try. Let's try a couple foods. We're going to take the pork first, and we're going to put half of them in one of the Food Saver bags, and we're going to use the other half, and we're going to put it in one of the out of air bags. So these are the Food Saver bags. You can see that the word Food Saver is on them. Can you? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip open this pork. And what I like to do is I kind of like to say, well, I'm going to put 3 in there this way. And so I'm going to cut off. And I like to give it extra room for when I vacuum seal it. So that's the way it's going to look. I'm going to take the Food Saver bag here. I'm going to open it back up. I'm going to pop this in so I can seal one end of it. Oh, I got to plug it in first. All right, so we're going to vacuum. We're going to seal one end of this here. So I'm going to seal this bag up. And while we're doing that, I'm going to do the same thing. Now this is the out of air bag. This was a piece that I pulled off. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to say, oh, well, about here. So I'm going to cut this about in half. I like to have a bunch of extra room on it just for the vacuum sealing. It just, so make sure the juices don't come out. And I actually, if I'm going to put it, especially if it's in the sous vide or something like that. And again, so I got a nice seal on here. I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to seal that up. So we're going to throw the chops in here. Look how nice and thick those chops are. One in here. Another one about there. And another one there. All right. Now let's vacuum bag this and seal it. All right. And while that's sealing, I'll put the other 3 chops in here. All right, I'll pop this one out. Came out nice. I'm going to do the same on this side. All right, now it's sealing. There's nothing wrong with the Food Saver bags. They're actually, they're nice bags. Just if you want to save some money and actually get a quality product, I think the out of air bags is better when you're buying in bulk like that. So again, you can feel that these are actually, it actually holds back together really tight on these. Really nice. Very, very nice. All right, we'll come back in a minute and I'll show you some other stuff that we're going to do here. All right, so that was the how the steaks came out. I think they're looking really nice. The vacuum sealer worked both bags worked out well, right? Now I will notice that there's a strip on here on here for you to write dates and what's in it, contents. And if you look, this is the Food Saver bag. And this is the one from here. You'll see that this actually is considerably easier because it's a lot bigger to write on. Oh, maybe it's actually, so where it has the label on here, this is actually a lot bigger, a lot easier to write on than the Food Saver one. So yeah, I think it worked out well. So, but all right, let's come back. I got one more thing that we're going to do before we go. I'm going to show you how we're preparing for dinner tomorrow. All right, we're going to season these. We're actually having these for our Labor Day cookout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pat it dry, get nice and dry. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil, I'm going to rub it all over this steak, both sides. And then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of, I'm going to use some of this Montreal steak seasoning. Shake it all over. I'm going to push it in just a little bit to get it in. Coat both sides. That's all there is to it. Now I did make some pre-bags in here, so I'm going to put these in the bags and we're going to seal them up. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make the seals on the other side. So let me come back and let's seal these up. Alright, so I'm going to take this steak with the seasoning on there. We're going to put it nice and gently in the bag. Get it in there. Let it sit. I'm going to take this bag out. We're going to switch them. Now I take a lot of extra on a bag. Sometimes just I've gotten kind of in the habit of doing it because I use it on a sous vide, or if I'm using seasoning or something like that. Sometimes I don't want it the juices and stuff to get pulled up if I'm using something that's a little wet. This is actually is not so. All right. We're going to do the same thing with the other steak. A little bit of olive oil. Rub it around. Hey, nothing like a little massage, right? Alright, we're going to do the same thing with this steak. You don't need to watch me do that. So I'm going to season this steak. I'm going to do the same thing as this, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what they look like when we're done. So how nice did those come out, huh? Now these are both the out of air bags. Look how nice they came out. That will hold in the juices and keep that nice, really nice. So, all right, let me come back and I'll give you my final thoughts on these bags. All right, so final thoughts. So there's nothing wrong with the Food Saver bags, but if I was thinking of, they came out really nice as well. But I will say, just for saving the money, these are actually thicker. I think they're going to be a little more durable. They seem to hold up well where the bones are and everything else. And there's quite a bit of savings if you're using these bags versus the Food Saver bags. So again, they both came out nice. But these are a little thicker. I think they're a little more durable than these ones. They also have a nicer space for writing on them here. So yeah, I'm really liking the Out of Air bags. Really good product. Like I said, I'll put a link down below there. You go down there and check them out. I buy bulk meat all the time, and this is a great way to save money, especially if you're eating mostly a meat-based diet. Also really great for other things like avocados or something. When you cut them in half and you don't want to only eat half of it, you can put it in one of the bags as well, one of the small ones. Save it up. So again, very nice. I'm very pleased with the outer aisle bag. You know, and save yourself some money and give them a try. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.